Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum everyone. In today's lecture, we are going to continue the previous multiplication which you did in the last lecture. And in this lecture, we are going to solve question number 5 of exercise 1.4. In question number 5, you have to verify this property, part number 1, verify this property if AB is equal to BA. As you can see that in this equation, there are two sides. One is left hand side and the other is right hand side. Now what we are going to do is, first of all, we are going to write left hand side because we are going to solve AB. So let's start solving AB. AB means A multiplied by B. So we will write AB is equal to, matrix A is -1, 3, 2, 0, and matrix B is 1, 2, -3, -5. Let's start multiplication of these two matrices. So how do we multiply? So starting the multiplication, matrix A is -1, 3, 2, 0, and we will multiply row with column. So first row, first column, -1 multiplied by 1 plus 3 multiplied by -3, 3 multiplied by -3. So this will be your first element. Now first row, second column, first row, second column, we will multiply -1 multiplied by 2 plus 3 multiplied by -5, and we will close the bracket. Moving on, we will multiply second row with first column. Second row with first column, we will have 2 multiplied by 1 plus 0 multiplied by -3. So this will be your third element. And so second row, second column. Second row means 2 multiplied by 2 plus 0 multiplied by -5. So now let's solve what's written inside this matrix. And starting, we will have -1 multiplied by 1 will be equal to -1 plus 3 multiplied by -3. 3 multiplied by 3 is equal to 9, and we will have minus sign. So we will have -9. Moving on to the next one, we have -1 multiplied by 2, which should be equal to -2 plus 3 multiplied by -5, it will be equal to -50. Close this bracket. So multiplying 2 with 1, we will get 2 plus 0 multiplied by -3 should be equal to 0. Similarly, in the next entry, 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4 plus 0 multiplied by 5, -5 will be equal to 0. So solving this again, we will get -1 plus -1 minus 9 should be equal to -10. And in the next entry, -2 plus, and this plus and minus would be minus. So -2 minus 15 would be equal to -17. Now 2 plus 0 would be equal to 2. 4 plus 0 would be equal to 4. So this matrix, which you can see here, is the left hand side, which is AB is equal to BA. We have left hand side which is equal to -10, -17, 2 and 4. Now we will solve the right hand side of this given equation, and we will start solving this by writing right hand side on the start, because we are solving right hand side. So the right hand side is B into A, and I'm going to write the matrix B, which is 1, 2, -3 and -5. And then I'm going to write matrix A, which is -1, 3, 2 and 0. Multiply 1 with -1, 1 multiplied by -1, and we will write the double brackets. So why did we write double brackets? Because there are two signs, multiplication and negative sign of with -1. So we have to separate them, and for separating we use this bracket. In between there will be plus sign, and we will multiply 2 with 2. Now moving on, first row, first column is done. First row, second column, I will multiply 1 with 3 plus 2 with 0. And here we will close the matrix. Now second row, first column, -3 multiplied by -1. And second row, second element with the second element, plus -5 multiplied by 2. And this is your third entry. Now second row with second column, -3 multiplied by 3 plus -5 multiplied by 0. After solving all this, we will get 1 multiplied by -1, and -1, this will get, we will get -1, and this will be 4. So I have written -1 plus 4. In this entry we have 1 multiplied by 3 is equal to 3, and 2 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. Now in this entry, -3 multiplied by -1, this minus will be plus, and we will get +3, and this plus and minus will be minus, we will get -10. So here -3 multiplied by -3 plus 3 is equal to -9, and -5 multiplied by 0 is equal to 3, and 3 plus 0 is equal to 3. 3 minus 10 we will get -7, and -9 plus 0 is equal to -9. Analyzing the result of left hand side and right hand side, we can see that left hand side is not equal to right hand side, which means that commutative property with respect to multiplication does not hold for matrices, and AB is not equal to BA. So question number 6 is the same as question number 5. We have same three matrices: A -1 3 2 0, B 1 2 -3 -5, C -2 6 3 -9. And for these two matrices, these matrices, now we have to find we have to prove the different things. In the first section, in the first part, you have to prove that AB whole transpose is equal to B transpose into A transpose. I hope you remember how to take transpose, and we are going to start this question same as we did in the question number 5. We are first of all going to write left hand side, because these equation as well has two sides, left hand sides and right hand side. We will prove first side and we will prove second side, and we will see that if these two sides matches with each other. So for the first side we have left hand side, and for left hand side is AB whole transpose, A into B. We have to solve this bracket, and inside the bracket we have the product of A and B. So let's first multiply A with B. I will write A. Matrix A is -1 3 2 0, and I will write B, which is 1 2 -3 -5. This is our left hand side. So the multiplication matrix comes as follows, which is I have multiplied -1 with 1 and 3 with -3. First row, second column, -1 into 2 and 3 into -5. Now 2 into 1 and 0 into -3. Again 2 into 2 and 0 into -5. So this is our matrix. Now -1 into 1 is equal to -1, and 3 into 3 is equal to 9, but we have a minus sign here, so we will have -9, and plus minus minus, we will have -9. Again we go here for the same procedure. -1 into 2 will be equal to -2, and 3 into -5 will be equal to -15, and again we have a plus here, so plus minus minus, we will get -15. Again we have 2 into 1, which is 2, plus 0 into minus 3 will be equal to 0. Come here and we will have 2 into 2 is equal to 4, and 0 into minus 5 will be equal to 0. Let's solve this matrix. We have minus 1, minus 9, which will be equal to minus 10. Moving on, we have minus 2 and minus 15. We will have minus 17. We have 2 plus 0, which is 2, and we have 4 plus 0, which is 4. This is our matrix A into B. So I am going to write A into B. Now in the next step we are going to take the transpose of this product, which is A into B. Let's take the transpose of this matrix, and what I have to do is, I hope you remember how to take transpose. We will write a bracket and add a transpose here, and also we have to add transpose here on the matrix, which means that we are taking the transpose of the product of both matrices, which are A and B. Now let's take the and how do we take transpose? We change rows into columns, or we change columns into rows. So let's change rows into columns. I'm going to change this row, which is minus 10 and minus 17, into a column, and it will become minus 10 and minus 17. Let's change second row into a column, and we will have 2 and 4. So what do we have at the end? We have AB whole transpose. We have our left hand side, and let's remember this left hand side to compare it with the right hand side of the equation. So let's solve right hand side of the equation also, and in this case we have to take the transpose before multiplying these two matrices, and on the other side we also have to multiply B transpose into A transpose, not A transpose into B transpose. So we have to be very careful about that. What do? We first take transpose of this equation. So let's start taking transpose, and I will add an equality sign here. And how do we take transpose? We all know that we change rows into columns or columns into rows. So I am going to change these rows into columns. This row I will change into column, and it will have 1, 2, and I will again change second row into column. We will have minus 3 and minus 5, and this will be our B transpose. For the A transpose, let's change this row into column, and I will have minus 1, 3, and this row into column we will have 2 and 0. Now we will multiply both transpose matrices, which is B transpose into A transpose, and we all know how to multiply the matrices. So let's start multiplying. I will multiply first row with first column, and first element with first element. So it will be plus 1 into minus 1 right here, and again in between there will be plus sign, and minus 3 into 3. First row second column. Now 1 into 2 plus minus 3 into 0. Similarly, second row first column, 2 into minus 1 plus minus 5 into 3. Second row second column, 2 into 2 plus minus 5 into 0. This is, and now we will solve this matrix again. Plus minus minus, and 1 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1. Again I have plus sign here and minus sign with this. So 3 multiplied by 3 is equal to 9, and we will have minus sign. Minus 1 minus 9. Here we will have 2 plus minus 3 into 0 will be equal to 0. Moving here, we have 2 into minus 1, which will be equal to minus 2, and again we will have a minus sign because we have a minus sign here with 15. So plus minus would be minus. So let's go here. We have 2 multiplied by 2, which is 4, and minus 5 multiplied by 0, which is 0. So here it is. In the next step, minus 1 minus 9 is equal to minus 10. 2 plus 0 would be equal to 2, and minus 2 minus 15 will be equal to minus 17, and 4 plus 0 would be equal to 4. And this is our B transpose into A transpose. And if we analyze this matrix, we can see that we got the same matrix as we got in AB whole transpose, which means that our left hand side is equal to right hand side, or A into B whole transpose is equal to B transpose into. So class, this was today's lecture. I hope you understood clearly. Thank you so very much, and Allah Hafiz.